A majority of the state's deer-related crashes are in northern Ohio. And if there's a deer on the road, it's going to be hard to see them, even harder than normal because of all the fog out there. We're in a storm tracking alert. Let's check in with Storm Center 7 meteorologist Kirstie Zontini.
Good morning. That's right. Deer like to be out around dusk and dawn, so keep that in mind. Our sunrise this morning is right around 7:55. It's also likely going to be around 7 that we see improvement when it comes to the fog out there. But as you're driving this morning, it'll look similar to this, where visibility may be okay in one spot and then quickly drop off. So making sure you're using your low beams and just keeping an eye out for those areas of reduced visibility. That's going to help you out, especially if you are traveling before the sun comes up. So between now and 7, that's kind of where we're going to have to deal with some of our worst areas of fog. And right now it is favoring the northern half of the Miami Valley and the western half of the Miami Valley. So you can see in Piqua, our weather camera here on I-75 at US 36, we can barely even see the highway because the fog is so dense. Our temperatures aren't bad though, and we are starting to see a little bit of a breeze, so hopefully that will continue to improve the areas of fog early this morning. But you can see it's really dependent on where you're driving. In Sydney, visibility is down to a half mile. We have seen improvements at the Dayton International Airport. It's up to 2 miles. That's still not great though. Urbana is still struggling. Greenville still has visibility around a half mile, and Eaton recently dropped to visibility near 0. So making sure you have plenty of time, that is going to be the one thing that slows you down on this Thursday. The rest of your driving conditions will be great for the afternoon and for your drive home. You're even going to see some sunshine break out. We have a boundary stalled to our north, so especially the areas that got the rain yesterday, those are going to be the spots where we have the fog this morning. But once we're done with the fog, the showers stay up to our north, so we will end up actually having a warm, breezy afternoon with just a few fair weather clouds here or there through the day. Live Doppler 7 radar won't be active today, but it will become active tomorrow, so we're not totally done with the rain this week. And it's 57 right now if you're heading out the door in Greenville. We're at 56 in Eaton, 54 in Xenia, and 56 degrees in Troy. Our after-school forecast for everybody is pretty close to 80 degrees, which is really warm for this time of year in October. We'll hit 79 in Centerville, 77 in Bellefontaine and Salina, and 78 in Eaton. Tonight we'll get down to 60. We'll have a good southerly breeze, so that's going to help to keep those temperatures mild, but we should stay clear. I'm not expecting fog for tomorrow morning. Futurecast did a good job picking up on the fog, and you can see as we head through the rest of the morning, kind of shifts north as it continues to improve by about 7 or 8 o'clock. The rest of the day then, here's lunchtime, we'll have some sunshine. We will get some fair weather clouds today, but still it'll be a pretty bright afternoon, especially compared to the very gloomy start we've had to our week. Overnight, the skies clear back out, so Friday morning, you'll wake up with sun, but Friday afternoon, around lunch, we could get a few pop-up downpours. I think the main event will be with our actual cold front that comes in late afternoon and into Friday night. That front is going to help to give the lift for some thunderstorms, likely seeing maybe a broken line of storms that gets going here as we head towards 4 or 5 o'clock, and it will shift through the entire Miami Valley during the early evening. So you can see from 5 until about 9 o'clock, we have these storms passing by. Because that would be a broken line, we might see some strong wind gusts, maybe some small hail, and again, we'll see that brief burst of heavy rain. But this will be moving, so at least it's not going to be prolonged rainfall. We'll hit 77 tomorrow, so ahead of the front, it's still going to actually be pretty mild for the end of the work week. I'm looking at our 5-day forecast. Enjoy it because it gets cold over the weekend. It'll feel like fall with dry weather on Saturday, and the showers looking to hold off until Sunday night. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's check in with Sergeant Mark now. Good morning, Sarge.
Good morning again to you, Kirstie. While we've had to deal with some foggy conditions so far this morning, not a bad idea to consider a little extra drive time. That fog is heavy enough that you may have to actually slow down. I noticed on my way in, I had to reduce speed by as much as 5 to 10 miles an hour in a couple of spots because the visibility was so poor. Now here's Interstate 70 at Airport Access Road. This spot doesn't look too bad. You can, we actually have decent visibility here. If you need to head out to the airport right now, we're not seeing any issues in this area. I'm Sergeant Mark Bauer, WHIO Team Traffic.
All right, Sarge, thank you. The time is 5:20. It is 59 degrees. Dayton Public Schools is holding a career fair today. The positions they're looking to fill and what you need to do to apply. Ohio State football returns this weekend. What the head coach expects from his team this year.